Well, hello, Magic friends. Welcome to another episode of Commander Nights with Mythic Gaming TV. Tonight's episode, I have taken over the show because it's my birthday, so I can do whatever I want. So, with this episode, we're playing 4 of my favorite decks I like to play when I'm out gaming, and 3 people that basically have played with me so much that they could basically just grab a deck and act like they are me. So hence why we are wearing the baseball caps, because you also gotta kind of look like me. So my deck is Aragorn the Uniter. Basically, I'm just gonna cast a lot of multicolor spells, and I'm gonna get a lot of value out of them. So if I cast a white, I'm gonna create a human soldier. Whenever I cast a blue spell, I'm going to scry 2. Whenever I cast a red spell, I'm going to fling 3 damage to someone's face. And then if I cast a green spell, I Hulk up +4/+4 until end of turn. So, for the record, this is supposed to be a bracket 2, but it really isn't. So, that is why I'm playing.
Hi, I'm Other Dan. No, kidding. I'm Wyatt. I'm playing Stefan. We're gonna suck a bunch of blood, hopefully, and cheat out a bunch of blood-sucking nightmares. Yeah.
And this is a optimized bracket 4.
Oh,
So,
cool. Good to know.
yeah,
I thought it was a high 3, not a 4.
that
But
is-
okay,
yep.
4.
Hey, I'm Jesse, and I'm playing the Wise Mothman. I'm going to give people radiation, and then attack Dan for lethal in the air, because Aragorn doesn't play that many flyers. I did not counterpick much.
And that one is a bracket 3, it says. So.
And I'm Danathan. I am playing Gorgor and Satiro. Basically, if a creature entered the battlefield under my control this turn and hits one of my opponents, then I get a 5/5 dragon to accompany it. And it also has an activated ability. I can pay 1 in the red to make all my creatures quick for the turn. Brackets for this one?
Bracket 3 for this one.
Okay.
So we're kind of right in the thick of things, so we'll see how this goes. Jonathan, you won the die because we didn't feel like giving the birthday boy just the first turn. No, I'm just kidding. But, go ahead, bud.
All right. So we'll start off with the draw. And I will play this tapped Bajuka Bog, and as a birthday gift, I'll Bajuka your graveyard.
Oh, man. What? Okay.
Gone.
And then pass.
Okay.
Got him.
This is a forest. I will tap said forest for a delighted halfling. So I can tap for a colorless, or I can tap it for any mana for a legendary spell, and then it cannot be countered. Go ahead.
Draw. I'm gonna make the most interesting choice for turn 1 that I could possibly make in this deck. I'll play 3 Tree City naming vampires and pass.
Difficult. I will draw this card. Okay. I will play that land instead. Temple of Mystery in defense mode. I will scry 1. We'll put that on bottom, and I'll pass the turn.
Very mysterious.
I will unsap, upkeep, and draw. Okay. I will shock into Steam Vents, have it enter unsap and take 2. Then I will pay 2 mana for a Demonic Tutor to search my library for a card. I'll
Wow!
put the card into my hand and
Game changer!
Ba, 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 ba.
pass
First
the turn
game
after that.
changer of the game.
What do I want?
I thought I kept it okay.
He's just tutoring for land, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, I'm gonna play an island.
Most demonic tutors do that.
Forest Island Plains here. I'm gonna play Derevi Tactician.
Ooh.
Flying. When enters or whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may tap or untap target permanent. Just to prove authority, tap your.
In response to you targeting Third Tree City, I'm gonna float a colorless. Then that's gonna untap, and I'm gonna float another colorless.
Fair enough. Pass turn.
Okay, untap draw. Play a Nick Swamp and pay 2. I'll play this Fire Diamond tapped. The most best mana rock ever. I'm done.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw.
Most bestest.
We'll play this Foil Island. And I will cast a Cathedral Acolyte. Each creature I control with a counter on it has ward 1. Tap to put a 1/1 counter on target creature that entered the battlefield this turn. Pass.
I will untap, Draw my card. This is a Dan card that I drew.
Aren't they all Dan cards?
Yeah.
I don't know if it can come out this turn though. We do 2 for a Lightning Greaves instead. Gives the creature haste and shroud. And I will pass
What
the turn.
synergy does haste have in your deck?
Just a wee
knows?
bit. Alrighty. Let's play this.
I had a bracket one. I forgot his name, but
Island.
he was like the hasty boy, and then if you hit with a haster, you get a treasure.
Ignis?
Alright.
Yeah, that guy.
Aragorn is out. And then...
Can't be countered.
Where's my Force of Will?
Can't be countered.
Can't be countered. Delayed Halfling.
Halfling's fun.
Since you did D2'd, go ahead and take 2, Jonathan.
Alright. Take 2 in the air, no blocks.
Alright. Second main, not doing anything. Pass
Trigger,
turn.
right? On combat damage?
Oh yeah, on the attack. Let's tap the monk.
Oh no. It's a cleric, actually?
Oh, okay, my bad.
Draw. I will play this mountain and then pay 4 for my commander, Strafon. Meaning of each of my end steps, I create a blood token for each player who lost life this turn. And then whenever he attacks, I may sack 2 blood tokens. If I do, I cheat out a vampire. I'm done.
That comes out indestructible.
With Indestructible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
That is very important. Just in
Exotic
case Aragorn's
creature.
like a thousand.
Has all my colors. I will cast a Branching Evolution.
Ooh.
1 or more +1/+1 counters would be put on a creature I control. Twice that many are put on it instead. We'll just pass from here.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, and draw. We will go ahead and cast Skorgor and Satiro. And then I will move to equip the Lightning Greaves onto Gorgo. Nobody has responses. I will go ahead and go to combat. And let's see, Wyatt. I think we're going to have a 3/4 come over your way.
Why? What'd I do to you?
Because I don't think you're blocking with your commander.
I'll take 3, Commander.
On the hit, because Gorgor and Satiro entered this turn, I'll create a 5/5, technically Spirit Dragon token. But we've got dragons here on the same.
Dragon.
I will go to end step. I might have to discard, but I'm passing the turn either way.
Play Lightning Greaves, you should be good.
Roar. I'll play the Cineglade. It comes in untapped because of these basics. Then I guess I'm just going to cultivate. And then so on the green cast trigger, I will have Derevi be get +4/+4 until on a turn. And then I'll go get 2 basic lands. There's a mountain.
Geez, Dan, playing against Blood Moon much? Have all your colors without Blood Moon.
I know. And there's the
Would Dan run a Blood Moon in his deck?
That's a good question. I think we should all ask ourselves deep down, would Dan run a Blood Moon in a deck?
I mean, there's only 1/4 at the table.
True.
Alrighty. So
I am the only
let's
4.
go to combat. Jonathan, I
No
feel like
space.
you're accelerating as much as I am, so Derevi's gonna go your way. And then on the attack trigger, I will tap said Spirit Dragon.
Is attack or combat damage?
Is it combat damage? I thought it was on the attack. No, it is combat damage. Okay. So it is a 6/7.
6/7.
Yep.
That's okay. I can take these.
Ooh. What do you have planned? And then on the
Hitting it
attack
back
trigger,
five
I will
probably.
make Jonathan wide open, and we will tap that dragon. So.
Okay.
That sounds like a great idea.
Second main, I am not doing anything. Derevi goes back to normal size past turn.
Alright, I'll untap. I will draw a card. I will play a swamp. And I will too cast a demonic tutor.
Oh my gosh!
I'm feeling a little left out here.
You don't have you have the vamp in there.
I have a vamp.
You have a vamp in there.
Shouldn't
I
the
know
vamp
I
be
have-
in the vampire deck?
That's
True. I think that would be a bit more flavorful, but hey,
The Innistrad vampires originated from demons, so I guess
I'm
that's the flavor win.
tempted. There might be something else though. I think I know what I'm looking for, but I just want to make sure. That's what I'm 90% sure that's actually what I'm looking for. I want to check because I am a smart boy.
You want to share with the class?
No, you guys will see it soon enough.
Getting the blood moon.
Yeah.
He's getting a magic
Obviously.
card, I bet, Joe.
Yeah, magic card.
Yeah.
That is true.
He's getting a magic card.
Okay. I think this is the best card I can find right now. I could be wrong. We'll find out. I'm gonna shuffle my library because that's how that works.
Soaring down to 10 on his birthday.
True.
He doesn't have the right mana for it right now, but I would just go home
Okay.
and cry, I think. And complain to my grandma how I had the worst birthday ever.
Okay. Then we're gonna pay 3 here. I will cast a glass cast heart. Whenever one or more vampires I control attack, create a blood token. Pay black and 1 life to make a 1/1 white and black vampire creature token with lifelink. And then 2 and tap it to sack it and 13 other bloods. And each opponent loses 13 life and I'll gain 13 life. But not now. First, we're gonna move to combat. What do I want to swing at? Jonathan is down like 10 life.
But it could be 13.
It could be 13. You know what? You smacked me for 3 commander damage earlier. I feel like it's the same. It's only fair. So I'm gonna attack with Strefon. Trigger glass heart. I will make a blood. And then he's just 3 damage.
I have no effects, so I'll take 3 commander.
Sounds good. Then I will move to end step. One of my opponents have lost life on my turn, so I'll make a 2nd blood. And I'll be done.
All right. I will untap, upkeep, and draw.
Is it tapped and attacking that player? No, just tapped and attacking.
I'll play this command tower. And we're going to run out the wise man himself.
Wise
Oh, we
man.
all got cancer now.
Everybody, please be
Cancer.
radiated.
I think green is the only color radiation.
I'd
can
then
be.
like to activate my Cathedral Acolyte. Any effects? If not, Mothman will get 1/1 counters.
Oh my gosh.
Well, twice 1 counters.
Yes, 1 times 2, sorry.
Yes.
Mathematically equivalent.
Yes.
And I'll ship the turn.
All right. On set.
It's important for later turns.
And draw. And then radiation counter, I will mill a swamp.
That's not what I want.
What do you mean?
It's not what I want either.
Stockpile on radiation?
The Mothman is a 5/5 right
Is
now.
already a 5/5.
Yeah.
5/5 with Ward 1.
Okay. I'll cast a Ladia, the Blade Reforged. 2/2 haste. Whenever she attacks, I exile the top card of my library, and then I may play that card this turn. And whenever 1 or more cards are put into exile from my library and or my graveyard, I put a 1/1 counter on her.
Makes sense?
So we are going to go to combats. And Wyatt, it
I
looks like you
am
don't have
open,
any blockers, so I will swing Ladia your way. On attack, I will exile this mountain that I can play until the end of this turn.
Okay.
That will put a counter on her, so I'm swinging 3 damage back at you.
I'll take 3.
This is
All
such a damn pod. It's just pure bloody mess already. This is exactly how I want pots to be.
Yeah.
When I deal combat damage with the creature that entered this turn, I create a dragon. Second main, then I will play this mountain as my land for turn and pass.
All right, Dan, what you got?
Tap. That's a card.
Hey, Dan, you sound a little sick.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you. Gilsa, Blade of Gold Knight.
I'm glad she's gone.
Cool.
You
We'll put
lose
2
your
counters on
red
that.
I am
and
And
your
a life.
life.
and a life. That's right. Okay. Mothman is a 9/9.
Mhm.
No, 7/7.
Oh, 7/7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, because he moved the land. Yes.
All right. So let's go white,
I'm helping.
blue, and a red, and then 1. Play Whirlwind Thought. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, draw a card. I will scry 2, and then I will fling 3 at your face, Jesse.
Oh, that's my favorite face.
And then I will make a human dork. And since Jesse said I don't have flyers in Aragorn, I will keep Jeremy up for blocking because it is going to get murdered here.
Yeah.
And then Aragorn
I
does
don't know why you would
not.
think that.
Aragorn does not need to go
I wonder
anywhere
why.
either. So second man not doing anything. Pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw, radiation time, hit a non-land,
Ooh.
dominating vampire to be specific.
We're gonna put 2 counters on the Acolyte this time.
Man, I wanted that. Okay. So I have to ask you, where's Mothman going?
Depends. Maybe we can come to an arrangement. I'm gonna attack
Okay.
Dan.
Sounds good. I like that arrangement. I would like you have flyers.
You have
Derevi
flyers.
is a 2/3. Yeah. I
Yeah,
will send Strefon at you.
Yeah, you will.
On attack, I will sacrifice 2 blood tokens, going down to 0 blood tokens, and I will cheat in a Butcher of Malakir going Jonathan's way.
Ooh, excellent.
It gains indestructible until end of turn.
And then on the attack trigger, you get a blood token right away.
Do I?
Yep.
Oh yeah, because of Glass Heart. Yup. I net a blood.
I might be regretting saying I was attacking Dan now.
You gotta hold to your word.
And how big is the butcher?
5/4.
5/4. Okay.
Flyer.
You could kill it.
No,
it's indestructible.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
You could deal lethal damage to it
Okay.
without killing it.
Okay. I will say no blocks.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I have to go no blocks because there's a Mothman over there. So I also
makes
will
sense.
take 3.
Well,
I will
you take
3.
less.
Yeah.
Yes. Keep in mind that is commander.
Yeah.
I plan on killing you via commander damage, just so we're aware. Second main. Now, since I have the promise of not, I have the
I will not attack you
guarantee
with a Mothman.
Mothman at death.
This monk might throw a hand. Sorry, cleric.
Well, I'm gonna pay 3, and I'll play this Nighthawk Scavenger. It has Flying Death Touch Lifelink, and its power is equal to 1 plus the number of card types among cards in my opponent's graveyards. I'd like to know what types are in opponent's
I have
graveyards.
a creature in sorcery.
I am adding a land.
I have
Okay.
a playmat.
I have 3.
Mhm.
So 3 plus 1 is 4. 4. I have a 4/3. Flying Death Touch Lifelinker. Go ahead.
And
right.
steps. You are going to make
Oh.
some.
Yes, Strefon trigger. You both lost life this turn,
Yep.
so I'll make 2 bloods. I forget he has a trigger. Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw this card.
This is what I tutored for.
I have
by the way,
1 radiation.
So we're aware.
I will radiate this Evolving Wilds. Play a Forest as land for the turn. Well, I was going to punch Dan really hard, but now I don't feel like doing that. So we'll just go to combat and attack Dan for 7 in the air. On attack, everybody gets a radiation.
Block and murdered.
Your sacrifice is accepted. I will then cast a Keen-Eyed Curator. It's a 3/3. It can exile things from a graveyard. If I exile enough of them, it'll get bigger. Probably won't happen. And then I'll cast a Sword of Body and Mind, which I was originally using.
What? Blue.
Blue and white, right?
Blue and green.
Blue and
Yeah.
green. Oh, cool.
Hey, I'm not in those colors. I don't care.
Great, then you won't mind when I attack you with it.
That
Go ahead.
we'll talk about.
I will unsap, upkeep, and draw, and mill 1 and 2. So that's 1 non-land. I will lose a radiation counter and a life.
Mothman will put the counters on the Keen-Eyed Curator.
Cool beans.
Let's play. Well, we should actually probably wait on that. Let's go to combat. Is combat worth it?
Is combat worth it?
Many are asking this question.
Mm-hmm.
Is the so the Nighthawk Scavenger has 4 toughness,
4 attack, 3 toughness.
3 toughness. Okay.
And then it is Flying Death Touch Lifelink.
Okay.
I should put a die next to it. 4/3.
Let's first then run out Miri the Cursed.
Hmm.
3/2 flying first strike haste Vampire Cat. Whenever she deals combat damage to a
Why
creature,
don't I have one of those?
I put a 1/1 counter on her.
That is pretty. Yeah, that is pretty much one of the only vampires I don't have in that deck, sadly.
You should have kept the dominating vampire. You can have your own Miri the Cursed.
True.
Let's go to combat with that then. So
I think I might have took a Mothman over.
we will attack with those two. Miri is coming your way, Wyatt. And
Jonathan, you can send it my way, and I'll just chomp block it.
Okay. I'll send Lydia Dan's way then. I have an attack trigger. Exile the top card of my library.
Good thing you waited.
All right, I will chomp block with this human soldier.
Okay.
I will declare no block, take 2.
3.
3.
And I'll add another dragon to the fray.
That's a lot of dragons over there.
Second main, I will play that swamp as my land for turn and cast you.
Okay. I will draw, and I knew what this card was, so I am gonna play this Rootbound Craig, and then going to pass the turn.
On your end step in. I'm gonna crack a blood for its intended purpose
Oh, but
to
it's
draw
a 2.
a
It
card.
doesn't have Sacred.
Well, to discard a card, then draw a card. Discard a mountain and then draw that card. Then I'll untap.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out it's not actually 2.
Then I will draw for turn. That's a card, sure. I'll play a mountain. Rat.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
Mill Phyrexian Arena.
I did it land.
Yeah, I knew you were going to mill a land. That's why I didn't remind you. Just one.
Yep.
Pump with Mothman.
Cool beans. Okay. Mothman is big scary boy. Do you have a flying death toucher though?
That butcher is also fighting to swing into.
A little.
True. Okay. What I think I'll do is combat. I will attack. Dan has no. You don't have flyers.
Yeah, I do. He's just in defense.
Yeah. Okay. I will send my commander at you. In just my commander. Yes. Just the commander.
I declare no
no
block.
blood things. So 3 commander.
Well, you do still create a blood on attack.
Yeah.
Yes, I do still create the blood on attack. Yes. Second main, I crack one of these to discard a mountain and draw a card. That's something. Okay. End step. I lost a life, you lost a life. I get 2 blood. Go ahead.
I will untap.
How yours, right?
How
Yes.
did you lose life?
Red.
Oh, that is kind of synergy with that.
Glad to help.
Oh.
That is nuts, actually.
I mean, I can do it by myself if I want to.
My radiation
but
includes 1 land and 1 cultivates.
Okay.
I will. Is this opponents or players?
It's
Oh,
creatures.
just
Yep.
in general.
Yeah.
You gotta match colors though. Mothman gets bigger.
And how big is Mothman?
11.
Oh, there's a new card type in my graveyard. Wait, not my graveyard. We don't care about my graveyard. It's
Island is the land.
specifically opponents.
Added enchantment.
Cool.
You have
5,
you have the
3.
butcher and you have the.
Nighthawk.
I know, it's a Nighthawk, Jesse.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I'm sorry he's so revolting to you.
Yeah. I hate him. We're gonna equip the raccoon,
Ooh.
Interesting.
and we're gonna send 7 at Wyatt.
Interesting choice. Raccoon has the sword. Yeah, I think I'm gonna trade with the Nighthawk.
All right.
I will gain 5 due to lifelink.
That raccoon will die a horrible death. And there's a butcher
Trigger butcher.
I will sacrifice this creature.
I think I'll sacrifice Miri.
Yeah, Delayed Halfling.
Second main, we're going to equip the Mothman.
Before you equip.
Dan
I
has
would like
priority.
to. Oh
Dan
yeah,
has
Dan.
priority.
Dan has priority.
Before you equip, then.
Okay.
Force,
Sure.
blue, and a white, and then Ward 1.
No,
not
the ward is
anymore.
gone.
Anymore.
Yes.
I'm going to Band Charm So on the cast trigger, I will scry 2.
Still good value.
We can do that. I will make my human dork, and then I guess Aragorn can hulk up until end of turn. I'm going to destroy target artifact or put target creature on the bottom of its owner's library or counter target instant spell. I'm going to put Mothman on the bottom of your library.
Mothman, not the butcher.
I don't have any flying coming around, and that thing is 11/11. So, and you're about to put
It's
pro blue on
scary.
it.
So,
Yo,
All right, and then I will draw a card. There we go.
I'll pass the turn.
Thank you for helping us with that, Dan.
Okay. We will untap and draw.
Radiation.
Radiation, thank you. Hellkite Igniter to the yard. We'll go down to an even 20 and lose the last of my radiation.
For now.
For now. Alright. 2 mana, we'll cast this Dolmen Gate.
Yeah.
You bet!
Yeah.
That is a top 5 card for me.
Now it's a Dan deck.
Pretty good.
Combats. We are going to send Lady, I think it's just a good friend of Wyatt's.
Oh,
So,
wow. Really now?
Lady is going to come over your way on attack. I will exile the top card of my library. That is a Storm Chaser Mage. And she will go up to a 5/5.
Okay. So, is that your only attack?
That is my only attack.
Okay. Since she's my good friend, I believe she needs to be murdered.
That's
That's fair.
what you do to your friends?
Yeah. Very often.
I'd sleep with one eye open later. Yeah.
All right, so she'll go to the yard.
I didn't want to, keep in mind. I'd much rather use that on Mothman.
That is
but
perfectly all right. The Storm Chaser Mage is decent value, but I also have decent dragons, so we'll hold off on him.
I made a damn play, I believe.
Play a Training Center as my land for turn that enters untapped because I control 2 or more opponents, and then I
You
will
control
pass
2
the
or
turn.
more opponents?
Yo.
Which ones do you control?
All right.
Sleeper agents.
Draw. Let's play this plains. I will tap both plains. I will play this Arcane Signet. I will
Pretty
draw.
Gauntlet.
Let's go to combat.
Secret Lair of Thanos episode coming soon.
I know it's so weird that they made this before the Marvel thing, but I'm gonna go both your way, Wyatt. Aragorn
What
is
am
a
I
5/5.
doing?
Mothman is dealt with.
There are 5 dragons over there. 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
So Aragorn and the human soldier going your way.
You all you have to do is cast a green spell to make something uber big.
+4/+4.
But if he does that,
I'll declare no blocks.
Okay. Before we go to damage, I'll tap a green and a blue, and I will play Grow Spiral.
Makes sense?
Cast triggers. I will pump Aragorn, and then I will scry 2. Okay. And then, so then with Grow Spiral, I will draw a card, and then I can play a land. And that will be...
it's a bit late to remind you, but you did have 1 radiate.
All right.
Well, you can
It would
resolve it.
it would actually be this card then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you... Well, you scryed 2, right?
Yeah, I did
Whatever was
scry
on
2.
top of the scry should be... Then that would be part of your scry.
Okay. Yeah. So we could just like.
I was like, we could resolve
Okay.
it after everything.
So
but
yeah,
we're
that
here.
would go to the bin. It's a land. I still have radiation. So then I
Then
do.
you scry,
draw
leave that
that.
on top,
Yep,
and then
I
draw.
will draw this card.
Unless you want it on bottom.
Nope, I do not.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Then I may play land from. Okay, and it will be this Forbidden Orchard.
Cool.
And then. correction. I would have drawn from the Whirlwind of Thought as well. With the Growth Spiral. So I will draw another card. Then I can play the land. And it will actually, it can still be the full analogy. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Have
Anything
fun.
else?
Have fun editing that, Claire.
Go to damage.
We will go to damage now.
Okay. 9 commander,
Yep.
and then 1 normal.
Yep,
So
1
that's
normal.
where my life should be, and then I have 9 commander.
Okay. And then second main, blue and a green. Since Jesse seems solved, I will give you a spirit.
How kind of you.
Not a problem.
Spirit.
I will play Animar. So
Oh,
the
God.
elements. Cast triggers. I will scry 2.
And at least a deck isn't.
You have the most life though, Jesse, so I will fling you for 3.
Popped.
And then error, I'll just make this human buff for a hot second. And then second main, I will end the turn, and then they are back to normal.
At the end of your turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna crack another blood. Discarding another mountain. Okay, sure. I will go to my turn.
Yep.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. These mountains sure seem to be loving me today. Let's go.
Animar is protection from white and black. It's for the record.
I can't murder it, I know.
You have to try harder to murder it.
Black. I think I don't play the mountain. That's a fire diamond. We're gonna discard a mountain to draw a card. Apparently I just can't get... Okay, sure. It's annoying. Guess I can't hurt myself. It's a bit more worth it to do this, though. Okay. I'll play a Sanctum Seeker. Whenever a vampire I control attacks, each opponent loses life, I gain a life. Combat.
Not pretty good.
You did hurt me for a lot
I
back
did.
there.
I did.
I'm gonna send 3 in the air at you. Trigger Sanctum Seeker and Glass Cage Heart. Everybody loses a life, I gain a life, and then I will sack 2 bloods. I'll have Ran come out. He is indestructible. And I'll send that your way. He's a 2/2. Indestructible on the ground.
Sounds good. I'm at 19, so I feel like I need to protect my life total. I'll block with the dragon.
Go.
I declare no blocks.
Alright, move the damage.
1, 2, and 3. And I'm at 6.
End step.
In your end step,
Yes.
I'd like to cycle this fetid pool.
Sure. 3 players lost life this turn, so I'll make 3 bloods. And that's it. Go ahead.
I will untap, upkeep, draw, and I will radiate. No, I want that one. The Dom of the West Tree will hit the bin.
I'm glad you don't have that, for the record.
Yes.
How kind of you. It would be in bad taste to attack you with this spirit.
Be very bad taste. But, Animar.
Are you debating about equipping it as well?
Yeah, because then you can't block it.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that would be a smart decision. The only way you can get through with, and the combat damage trigger is really good.
You get a wolf and you mill me 10.
Sure would. I will recast the Mothman.
Okay.
Hey, but when
Everybody
you
gets some radiation as a treat.
Yay.
I think I'm actually
Cancer.
gonna mana drain that.
Oh, no. No cancer.
I missed some nan drops, so
Kick me while I'm down. All
So
right.
that's 4 you got coming.
got 4
Okay.
mana coming.
Then I will
I'm sorry for
play.
you.
I will play this land and ship it.
All right.
There.
Untap. And draw.
You get 4 colorless.
Back that there. The current flyer situation.
5/4 flyer.
Mine got countered.
Yeah.
That's the only flyer.
Dan, you have no flyers.
I have no flyers.
But my flyer
Okay.
is Butcher of Malakir, just so we're
Yes.
all aware.
It's a good thing to be aware of. I'll play Swamp as my land for turn. Cast an Anduril, Flame of the West.
That is a card there.
Gives the equipped creature +3/+1, and whenever it attacks, I create 2 tapped 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying. If the creature is legendary,
Just full
they
shot?
create they enter tapped and attacking.
That is spicy.
Yeah.
We would then spend 1 and 1 to add mana to my mana pool, and then move the Greaves over onto this dragon. Use the floating mana to equip Gorogoro and Satiro.
Move the Grease back to Satoru and Gorogoro.
Seems like the right call. What kind of mana do we have open? Dan has 2.
I have one colorless.
1 colorless
Mm.
Wyatt. This
That's
is
a
looking
blood
pretty
token.
tapped.
I have a colorless as well.
It's blood token mana. You are right.
Watch out for my null elemental blast.
Honestly. Well, it's people could still respond on the attack trigger anyway, so I'll try and move them back.
Yep.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and do all 4 of this mana for a sneak attack.
Ooh.
Go to combat.
In response to combat,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna crack a blow. I'll discard a mountain. Draw a card. Okay, keep going.
All right.
Gonna hurt.
Wyatt, we're gonna have Gorogoro and Satiro come over your way. On attack, because he's legendary, I will have some spirits. These aren't my spirit friends. A spirit enter, tapped and attacking Jesse, and a spirit tapped and attacking Dan.
Ooh. How big is that guy?
So our
5/6, right? No.
6/5
6'5" on the ground or in the air?
on the ground.
On the ground.
I will.
That has all combat damage prevented to him.
Oh my God, Dominicate. Oh,
Is there any
man.
Mana open.
Oh.
I have red and a red/blue.
Well, Dan's first.
I declare no blocks. I can't.
I declare no blocks.
No blocks from me.
Okay.
Go
So
to
you're looking
damage.
at
Damage.
I'll
Yep.
take 1.
And I take. What was it? 6?
6. Yep.
6 commander.
I'll start.
Yep.
Trigger.
Piling
Attacking
up
dragons
dragons
here.
because
So I'll have 2 more enter, so I'll have 5 of them total. 2 tapped spirits.
Cool.
Pass the turn.
all right, boys. Okay.
This is such an anti-Jonathan deck because he has to attack with it.
Yeah. It's a very Dan deck.
I'm not
though.
doing a lot of attacking compared to what I could be.
It's a-
Yeah, especially with a Dolmen Gate out, but I mean, just simply attacking with one thing is. Yeah.
Coming, it's coming. We're working on
It's a very Dan deck.
Yeah.
It's almost if it was made for Dan.
it.
Almost.
Made by Dan, sport hands.
God, do I just do this? Yeah, I can. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
you
do it
can.
now. Even though it's not the right play, some people would say, but I want.
Is Andre in chat?
I'm gonna play something that has flash. Surrak the Dragon Claw.
Ooh.
You just wanted the
fine.
+4/+4 on your turn.
I do.
Yeah.
So can't be countered. Creature spells you control can't be countered. Other creatures you control have trample.
Pretty cool.
I'm gonna put the 4/4 on there.
That's my secret commander.
And then I will scry 2.
That's the real commander for the secret commander.
Oh my god, we did it again.
Oh, yeah.
Did it again.
So
Radiate.
Mothman did not come out, so I just
Yeah.
have 1 radiant. Okay. Land. Cool. I will scry 2 now.
Aren't you glad to have that off the top of your library?
I don't want this game to turn into 4 hours.
Farewell?
Yes, it was yeah. So
That would be.
That the
bad.
dragons can say farewell to your life total.
Yeah.
I still this does not need to become a 4-hour game. I will fling 3 to your face, though, Jonathan.
Okay.
And then let's go to Animar. We'll get a +1/+1.
Animar does exist. You did get a counter.
All right, let's go to attacks.
Makes sense.
Everyone's gonna go your way.
Okay.
Currently a
Suppression.
9/9 trampler.
Yeah.
2 dragons.
5 dragons.
2 dragons is all it takes.
Yeah, but 5 dragons kills it.
True. Absolutely guaranteed.
Unless it's indestructible.
Let's try 1 dragon.
Okay.
Put a 5/5 in front of him.
So all right, we'll go to damage.
Okay. So I take.
Well,
Or you have responses
Yeah,
before
yeah,
damage.
yeah,
Okay.
before we go to
Well,
damage.
before
Before we go to
damage,
damage.
after blockers.
Heroic intervention.
Okay.
I will draw a card, and then I will hulk up Aragorn even more.
Yeah.
So it is a 13/13 now with tramp.
All right.
13 minus
So
5.
dragon
8.
dies,
Yeah.
and I take 8 commander down to 8, and 8 Aragorn marked on me.
Okay. Second main, I will tap this for a green. Go ahead and have another spirit, Jesse.
Oh boy.
Spirit time.
White and a red. And I'll cast Genie Fey.
Get me a second.
Let's just hulk up Aragorn again. I will fling another 3 at you, Jonathan. Animar will uptick, and then I create a human dork this time. Where is that human dork? But
He's somewhere.
Is
Oh,
it different
right
than that
there.
one?
so I got 2 of those now.
I don't think Aragorn would be calling his soldiers dorks.
That's all I'm doing in the second main. Aragorn is no longer the Hulk.
Okay.
Pass turn.
With the Hulk calling
Crossover.
soldiers dorks.
Absolutely. I'll draw for turn. Okay.
Yeah. Heroic intervention is an enchantment now. Pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, my bad. There we
I
go.
didn't realize they reprinted it. Okay. 2, 3. I will cast a... Actually, we can do this differently. Pay 2 into 3 Tree City. I'll add 4 black mana. 5. Sanguine Bond. I will move to combat. I will have Stefan go this way. Well,
Okay.
actually, you have dragons.
I
Yeah.
do have dragons.
Never mind. I will have Stefan go this way.
Oh darn, I preferred it the other way.
I'd send it that way, but birthday.
Finally, someone said. Finally, someone.
On attack. Everybody loses a life. I will gain a life. I will get another blood. Do I have a
And
vampire in
then
hand? I do have a vampire in hand. I'm gonna crack 2
okay.
blood.
But
Oh,
since you
does
gained
Sanguine
one-
Bond go
Yep.
first? Cool.
Yep.
I will have. Yes, I'll have you lose the 1 life I gained.
Yep.
Okay.
Did you actually gain the life?
I did not actually gain the
Okay.
life.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Okay, then I'll sack 2. And then I'll have this Crossway Troublemakers come in tapped and attacking. Attacking vampires I control have Death Touch and Lifelink. Whenever a vampire I control dies, I may pay 2 life. If I do, I get to draw a card. I'm gonna have this one go your way, Dan.
How big is that?
5/5.
All right. I declare no blocks.
I have no
Oh, wait.
blocks.
Yeah, over
All
here.
right. All right. Go to damage.
Okay. Lifelink
Hmm?
is a fun thing. I'm gonna gain 3 from Stefan's lifelink first. With that life gain, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
Cool. Good talk.
Down to 0.
I will gain 5 from Crossway Troublemakers, and I'll shoot you for 5. Then I will tap a second main. I will tap a black and tap this and pay 1 life. And I will make a vampire with lifelink. Then I will move to end step, everybody lost life this turn, including me. So I'll make 4 blood tokens. And it's your turn.
All right.
See the Mothman come back.
I will untap. I'll draw this farewell.
Not white.
You don't know that.
True.
There is a
John
damnation in there though.
Ooh. But not damn.
No.
No, damn
a
has white.
damnation.
And there's a farewell on the bottom of his line.
There is, because we did not need to do 4 hours and have
That's right.
Claire just
I think you're maybe
do
underestimating how much
16 hours of editing then, so.
Yeah. Is it Mothman time again?
I will cast the Mothman.
You got a counterspell?
I know.
Does it resolve?
I'm tapped out.
I got
so,
nothing.
Yep.
I'm not a responsive
All
kind
right.
of guy. I'm Dan. I want to beat people up with my bunch of vampires.
I
Do you even have the other half of this combo?
No,
here?
because
Okay,
I don't
cool.
run combos.
True.
There's also another Dan thing, so.
ship it.
All right.
I had a feeling. I felt like I knew Dan enough where he wouldn't put it in here, but I forgot. I forgot her.
Andre begged me to do it, and I said no, since Andre was supposed to originally.
Again, is Andre in the chat? Why isn't Andre watching this? I know he has a headache, but he could just have it on in the
All right,
background.
2 rads is fine. I will
Droppers.
draw. Yep, and then finally 2 rads. That's a land, and that's a lightning greaves.
Hey!
Plop these counters on the
my
Mothman.
God.
Oh yeah!
I feel like this shows like what my hand is.
Uh-oh.
Don't forget to lose your red counter in life.
Oh, okay.
Yes. That is a good point.
So the only thing that can get through with you right now is Animar. And then Surak the Dragon Claw. So, because every time, so when one of your creatures dies, we all sack one.
Mm-hmm.
Yuck.
You will also lose 2 life, I'll gain 2 life. Then I'll shoot someone for 2.
Okay.
Then I may pay 2 life and draw a card.
With that being said, I'm just going to hit Animar for you for 3.
Animar has pro
White and pro black.
pro white black.
Yep.
Yeah, all my blockers are indeed black. Yeah, so I will take 5. No, 3.
No, just 3.
I'll take 3.
Got him.
Second main, I'm not doing anything. Pass turn.
All right, I will untap.
Have you figured out what this hand is?
Interactions.
Ristic Seti.
3 lands.
3 land.
Draw. Play, pay 1. Crack a blood. Discard a mountain. Draw a card. I swear, things today. Wow. How much would Ran pin if I
Can
killed
you just like
everything?
I think you can
He's
use
once per turn, isn't he?
Yeah.
Whenever
Like,
only once per turn. Yes.
I think you have the game because you literally just gotta swing at one person and then you drain the other person.
True. Well, I need to deal with blockers.
You need to
in
radiate
a smart
first.
way. Yes, I will radiate. Yes, I lose a life. And
Got him.
red. Okay, cool. Hey, I don't have to do the glass heart this turn. Actually, correction. This is on top still. Because this is what I drew for
Okay.
turn because I did blood.
Oh, okay.
So then I would discard this, draw this.
Okay.
Which changes things.
Yep, it does.
I've never seen that card before.
It's one of my favorites.
Is it?
I started playing back around that time, so I was like, first strike, wow. All my creatures, wow.
Yeah, okay. Cynthia Tessa Masquerade. Attack your creatures I control have first strike. Whenever vampire kills, combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
I like to move the
Yeah,
combat.
you literally just gotta swing at one person.
Yeah,
and then you
so
kill the other.
why not? Let's send it all at the birthday boy.
So
On attack,
yeah.
I will create
So,
a blood.
Yep.
I will.
And then depending on how you want to do it, you can either do this one or this one first.
Yes, everybody loses life. I gain a life.
For each vampire.
Yep,
Yes.
That
that's
attacks.
6.
Oh yes, everybody loses 6. I gain 6.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6. I'll burn you for 6.
Why? You're sending everything my
wait,
way.
3,
You should-
3.
Okay.
That makes more sense. Okay, blockers.
Are you gonna cheat anything with Stefan?
Oh, I can't. It's a chain reaction.
Okay, cool.
You want to cast that?
Actually, in response to his trigger,
Okay,
I'm gonna crack a blood
okay,
to discard chain reaction to draw a card.
okay,
Then I'll do it again.
okay,
Discarding his mountain to draw a card.
okay.
Oh yes, I will sack 2 bloods and cheat in a vein ripper attacking you
my
as well.
gosh.
Nail in the coffin.
I'm just going to declare no blocks and give Wyatt the game.
Works?
With that,
Unless you want to shoot yourself. You shoot
No,
yourself.
no. It's our target opponent loses that much.
Yeah.
health.
Darn.
Yeah. So kill you, gain the amount of life, kill you.
You got it.
That is a
Yay!
W if I've ever seen one in such a Dan way. So,
Such a Dan way.
speaking of such a Dan way, this episode is going to be giving away what I'm calling my top 5 Dan top 5.
Dan
So
top
5 cards that are just staples of my decks.
Yeah. Dolmen Gate is one of
Should
them,
we?
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, yeah.
Shall we try to guess what the 5 are? So
Makari's Wake is one of them.
yes, that is right. No,
You shuffled it. Come
I
on.
did. There's the Mirari's Wake. Did someone say Dolmen Gate?
That's a Dolmen
That's
Gate.
a Dolmen Gate. We did see one of the other ones that I played.
Soul Ring.
Not a Soul Ring. That's no. I did play one of the other.
Heroic intervention?
did.
Yes,
Yeah,
Heroic
Heroic
Intervention.
Intervention.
That's
Makes
another
sense.
one. And then, how do I like to kill people, Jonathan?
Turning things sideways.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, but what do I always play?
A Chromoswell?
Yes, a Chroma's Will. And then the last one
okay.
is arguably my favorite counterspell, an offer you can't refuse.
Yep, that checks
So
out.
these, we'll put a description down on our YouTube episode, and you will get Dan's top 5. It's very reasonable for budgets. I mean, Dolmen Gate's the only one that you got to drop a $20 bill. Since they reprinted Chroma's Will, before they reprinted Chroma's Will, I was the reason why this card held its value at $25 because I would buy every single one I could. But yeah, these are pretty like semi-pricey, but at the same time good for budget decks. So, but yeah, these will be going to someone as Dan's top 5. So we are going to take a short break here, and we'll have a second episode happening. Otherwise, everyone, you have a good night. Thank you.
Bye bye.